creating another account because already in the system, your details are there in the database. So it's just like you'll be creating more information of which you will have some issues. So just continue with your previous account. When you're going to log in, you're creating a new application. I get it. You just go and click create a new application. If you had a previous application before, disregard the first one, create a new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking
Yeah.
if right now the person is 21, the person is making, I think, 22 in November. So could that be a problem? But I saw something related to below 21. So it means that I'm not sure, but you can clarify that.
For the age factor, honestly, they're actually very strict with it. Yeah. They're very strict with it. It's either you're 21 below. Can't lie with that. Yeah. So there was a question raised about work experience. Can you read?
Yeah, somebody was asking that maybe you're somebody who has just completed high school and they're asking about work experience. Is it very crucial, or I can get ways I can look for something that shows
No.
I actually had some work?
High school, you're just fresh graduate from high school. You have no work experience. That is not actually needed. But if you have been having some maybe community service you have been doing, which will actually push you, that's what I told you before, the social activities, whatever the voluntary service you have been doing, put it there. But for master's program, actually applying for master's, it depends. Depending on if you had a first class, it's direct mandatory you will be enrolled, or even second class upper. But if you're applying as a second class low applicant, and there's some work you have been doing previously, is added advantage to you. You need to have some work experience, very highly needed. But the work experience need to be relevant to whatever you are applying for. Are you getting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those were all. Let me see the chat if there are questions in the chat.
There was a question asked here. Let me see. I wrote it down. Someone talked about 2 accounts that I've already done. Age factor is already answered. Yeah. So that is all.
Yeah. I think that is all. Thank you very much. I want to encourage you members, the participant, that in case of any question.
Just Jacob.
Yes, John.
Yeah, for the applicants, kindly please, when you're going to apply for choosing your program, as I stated before, here the language of learning is Turkish, sometimes English. Are you getting it? So be sure with the right mindset, you're coming to learn in a new area. It's not just that you rushing because you want to just come and explore Europe. That means that reckless decision you would actually come and cost you. Take your time and figure out what you want to achieve in your life. Are you getting? So just apply, search for universities which actually offer it in English. If the government later on gives you in Turkish, that will be good because they are trying to build diplomatic relationships with the country, which is highly needed. Are you getting it? So try to search for a program where you're confident you're able to do it. Not just because you want to please others or you want to come to
Daniel.
the Western world. That is all. Thank you.
Hello, can I add something, please? I've been like lifting my hand for a while now, but you haven't seen it.
All right then.
Like it's very important, like for those who like get admitted later for the undergraduates, you must bring all your transcripts, like from senior 1 until like the senior 4 if you are in South Sudan, and you have to authenticate all the documents before you leave the country, because like some of the students that we came here with, like we are the newest, like I mean students who got admitted like 2022. So these people face, like after they learned the language, after finish the language, they were not accepted in the university. They were not allowed until they bring the, all the transcripts. So you must, like, if you know that you have got accepted, they don't emphasize it for the time being, but once you are here, you are done with the language, you want to start your university, that's where you're going to face a problem. So they have to do that, like authenticate all your transcripts, even if it's from different schools. Go to the different schools, get for senior one, senior two, and then in another school, if it's senior three and senior four, gather them all and then keep it with you. After you finish your language, they will ask you when you're applying now for, you're going to give your certificate of the language to the university. Thank you. That's all.
All right, that was clarification from Isabel. So all the applicants, be sure that you have your transcript when
Please, can I ask a question?
wait, you ask. Members, if we continue asking questions on and on, our time will go somewhere else. We are all in ENA group, and any question that is not clarified, you can ask in ENA group. Anybody will be there to answer every time people
Just only small question, bro.
Wait, I'll give you the time. I wanted to clarify something to the people. So be sure that you utilize the ENA group. That group is for you people. So ask questions from there in case you're applying where you don't understand. People will be there to support. So ask your question and then we're done with that. Santos?
Yeah, yes, please. Thank you. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is called Santos Yak. I complete my master degree in the Kingdom of Morocco, but I would like to apply for my brother concerning the Turkey scholarship. My question is based on this. After you have done with your application and then you have submitted, is it possible to make rectification? Maybe you have realized some errors after that you have already submitted. Will it be possible or not?
Okay.
That is one question. Another question is concerning the university in the Turkey that you are going to select. Concerning the scholarship, does the scholarship arrange all the university and then you will go and select? And in which way that you can get the name of the university that you will go to choose? And thank you so much.
Okay, John, have you gotten that?
Okay. Yeah, let me just respond. Once you have submitted your application, there's nothing else you can do, because before you submit the application, they give you a terms and condition. If you submit the application, be sure that you're not going to make any changes to it, because that is the final. You have submitted your application. No more changes you can make for the application. Period. For the selection of the universities, in the system there are a lot of universities which will pop up from the system. So as I stated earlier, kindly do your research based on which university over that program you're applying for. Are you getting it? Then from there, in the system, you're allowed to choose a lot of universities, around 10 universities from your choices, ranking from first to the last. So take your time to do your research on what university offer the best program for the course you're applying for. Thank you.
Thank you, John. I think we are done with the presentation. Daniel, may you mute yourself?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hands up.
Some people are people who have asked questions and they have not lowered their hands.
Okay, can you please go back to the reaction side? You would also see the sign lowered your hands, because that would make sense. We'll know whose hands is up for question and whose hand is up just because they never lowered it.
Okay. Santos, you have already asked your question, so you can lower your hand. Musa, you already asked the question, you can lower your hand. Go to the reaction side. It will just show you there. Click on it. It will be like raise, lower. If your hand is already up, they will say lower and you lower it. Otherwise, thank you very much. If you still keep your hand up, I have said before, like our time is bad, and I want you people to understand that ENA group is for all, and we can
Please,
use it for anything. Daniel, mute yourself.
please allow me to ask this question. I have
Okay,
a question.
ask. You're asking
Jacob.
to ask the question you are not asking.
So actually, hello. Actually, I'm by name Lal. So I'm a student. I just finished recently this year.
So what is your question?
So my question is that, so assuming the deadline is day 21, so and we are the people we just finished this year. So are we having a chance again to apply?
I said before, if your results are not yet out and the deadline has passed, you will be eligible in the next application, call for application, I mean. Is that not so, John?
Guys, can you please hear me out? Yeah, it is possible. You just wait for the next
Yeah,
application.
the next call for application.
Give you the answer.
Then, Jacob, someone asked a question, my application section to see where there is letter of intent.
John,
So,
Daniel, mute yourself.
hello,
Mr. Deng, you can remove that, Daniel, remove.
So for the letter of intent, it's just what I explained before. Letter of intent will have is just a part whereby you need to explain your essay. If you are bachelor's, you're applying for a degree, the letter of intent there, you'll find one essay which will talk about your personal statement mostly. Then if you're applying for master's, the letter of intent there will comprise of questions based on your SOP, that is statement of purpose, and even some questions will be based on your research. So as Isabel stated before, kindly be prepared with your research thesis, your research idea, try to draft a proposal for it. So that is all.
Okay, thank you very much. Once again, I'm Jacob Yen, a student of pharmacy in Kenya, second year, third semester. I want to appreciate you all for joining today and hope you have gotten answers to all the queries you have in your minds. It is now time to go and sit down and research. Please and please, there is problem here whereby you just want to keep asking. Google is there, try and ask. If it confuses you, you now come and ask. But at least make some research. Try to do all things here and there. There are instances where somebody opens the application and you want every part of the application to be answered. It's difficult. We are also busy with our stuff, but we are not saying don't ask. But at least try. People keep asking even deadline. When is the deadline? It is in the application. You open the application and check there, the deadline is there. So be careful, be keen on reading the terms and conditions of the scholarship. Otherwise, thank you very much. Shall only have the 5 minutes of comments from the leaders, the volunteers of ENA, and then we shall crown up the meeting. See you again next time. Maggie, I want you to give a general comment. After that, welcome Nial, and then Nial will welcome Mr. Dengbol. Then that will be the end. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you all for joining in. It was a nice section, and I hope like you gained something from that. And two, as Ian said before, for us, we can't actually like be helping you out. It's you to help you out. Though we're on the standby to be helping editing essays, but it's always very important to do research by your own. You all have the time. You all have phones. I know like most of you are just engaged in social medias. Take your time off, use Google and reach out to people if you need help. Then there is another thing, like most of you would come and be like, hey, would you write my essays? No, we're not here to write your essays. We're here to help whenever there need be. So make sure that if you are ready to apply for scholarships, be ready to try it. Like every time, be ready to try it. And we're all students, engaged up and down. We're trying our best to also like give you the privileges and opportunities. We don't want to be selfish with it. We totally understand like many of us are going through a lot and we needed education in our life. So for that, I really need you all to take your time, do like a research. It makes sense when you come back to someone and be like, hey, I read this and I'm not understanding. That makes sense. That's where like we'll be more than happy to help. But if you're coming with no clue and be like, I need to apply for a scholarship, which scholarship and how do I go? Have your own database, like have a whole list of colleges that you want to apply to and go through them one by one and later what, come back. So thank you so much for the time. I'm not taking a lot of time, and take the information, digest it. Same to apply to other scholarships. It's not only about this Turkey scholarship. Same to apply all to other scholarships. Take your time, do a research, mute from Instagram, whatever social medias you have, and take this time to develop yourself personally. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Maggie. Mr. Nial, you can come in. You have 2 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes will be for this founder of ENA, who is Mr. Dengbol.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm very happy, and it has really been a very successful meeting, and we have helped ourselves a lot. This kind of orientation has never been expected, most especially the number of people who have attended. I really appreciate everyone. So I want to put across some things that have been touched, but maybe let me tell you, there is always changes in the system of this application. When we were applying, there were some of our friends who didn't have their results out, but you have to apply, and there is a place that you can specify that I don't have my results right now, but they will be out before interviews. So after that, when you apply, they will ask during the interview. They will ask if your results are out, and then you will present to the people doing the interview your results. So I don't know. I did not visit the system again. Maybe it has changed, and if it's still like that, then you can still apply and submit your results during the interview when you're shortlisted. Also, for people who applied last year and didn't get scholarship, this is the same situation that I had. I first tried in 2020, I failed. Then I tried again in 2021. I used the new account. I did not use the old account that failed. I used new email, everything was new. So, and I created a new account. And using that new account, I got lucky. Right now, I'm studying in Turkey, information system engineering, bachelor's at Sakarya University. So that's what I can add according to my experience that I had before. Also, I would like to thank Jacob Yen and Ajer Margaret for a very wonderful job you have done. I'm really happy for it. I did not even expect this much from you, but you guys have really done it more than what I expected from you, because, you know, this is really extraordinary. It has never been organized like this before, though we have been trying our best. This shows that ENA is really progressing, and we are developing. That's really good. Thank you very much. Right now, I would like to give the chance to Mr. Jacob Dengbol, our leader, to give the last remarks and close everything. Thank you very much. I'm really very happy today for this meeting.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nial, for the wonderful message that you have passed to members. Okay, I hope I'm audible now. Confirm?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank John for the wonderful presentation and the guideline has passed us through. So actually, we appreciate your time and your preparation. I believe all we have attended today will not regret having attended ENA's orientation. And I would also like to appreciate Jacob Ian, the moderator, and Ajer Margaret, the supervisor, for the wonderful arrangement and the organization of the meeting. So as Mr. Niall said, actually we did not expect this meeting. We received like over 100 students in the meeting. Therefore, we believe that ENA is progressing, and the community is enjoying what we are giving. This is a pre-service, so we're just giving it for free, because we know we have gone through a lot. Like Isabel said before, that that if this kind of orientations were there in our time, it would have not been hard for us to apply for the scholarship and all those. Yes, that's what we need for all of us. So we have been facing challenges for us who just tried on our own by ourselves to apply for a scholarship. But because of having known that challenge, we have come up with this platform to simplify your journey. So please make use of it and be smart, because when you are smart, it means you will also get help. So you cannot be helped when you don't help yourself. And that's what they say, when God cannot help someone who does not help himself or herself. So ENA is here to help you. So what you can do, follow ENA in all the social media that we have. So you can follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on LinkedIn, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel to get some update like this. This meeting will be uploaded maybe today or soon. So be always connected with us and always ask if you need help. So I encourage all of you to continue with this spirit, because once you attend the meeting, it doesn't mean that all of us or all of us who have attended here may get this scholarship. But once you attend any scholarship orientation, you will get more light on how to apply on the scholarship. And you'll when your times knock, because I always say, when people complain, maybe when you have not been accepted for any scholarship and you complain and all this, I always say that who knows when an opportunity knocks? No one knows. So always try those opportunities that you think you are eligible, and always seek for help. So ENA is here to help you on the process, to help you on mentorship, to help you to guide you on how to apply. So also try to be humble. So when you are asking members or you are asking admins, ENA's admin, then try to have a good approach. Like if you are inboxing someone, don't just inbox someone with a question that you need help. You need to also consult to know that if that person is actually ready to help you, because we are in different places and we are doing different things. So someone may be in the class. So just try to send some message to let someone know that you need help. So generally, maybe the general message I may pass to members is that for those who are applying for Harvard University admission, try to hurry up with your admission form or application, because the time is almost. So the form is closing on 31st of this month. So try to work on your application as early as possible. Finally, to all the volunteers and the architects of this program, I thank you so much. All the ENA's volunteers and all the ENA's beneficiaries and scholars who tried their best, like Madon, who has presented today. He's one of our beneficiaries. So who got the link through ENA and tried to go through the process, attended the orientation, and at the end of the day, you won the scholarship, and that's why it's presenting to you today. So I believe if all of you do the same, then you can maybe next year or the year to come, you may be the one presenting here to people about your experience and about how you apply to win that scholarship. So we encourage all of you to be in touch with ENA and always ask questions that can help you win the scholarship. So I would like to stop here and thank you so much for organizing the meeting. Thank you so much for attending. And always attend, even if you think you are not eligible for that scholarship, always attend, because we always get a lot of guidelines and a lot of messages from on how to win different scholarships, even if we are presenting a specific scholarship. So thank you to also to Isabel, if she's still here, for the wonderful encouragement you made to the student, she gave to the student and all the members. So thank you so much. Finally, we need to have a group photo to remember this.
Hello, please. I'm sorry for interrupting. Just one word.
Okay.
For the members, I'm sorry anyway, but I'm one of the volunteers. Maybe we are not introduced the volunteers who are present, but we got about 22 scholars who went to Turkey. No, I mean Italy. this year is special for masters. Some of them, there's one of them called Lidu Peter. I hope he was getting it through ENA. So my point is, guys, be optimistic. And once you are applying for a scholarship, don't just try one scholarship. Just be trying several of them. It's like just like fishing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Deng, before the group photo, I have the volunteers who are here. They can say hi at like one at a go side in 1 minute. So I'll start with Bulmadit. I'm seeing Bulmadit. I'm seeing Alice, Pierre Alice, and Adele Florence, and you guys can. Peter, you can start. Can say hi. Pierre Alice, you are mute. You are muted and you are raising your hand. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw Bulmadit somewhere. I saw Florence and Mr. Duke has already spoken. Niall has spoken. Maggie has spoken. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Mr. Deng, you can close the meeting. You guys can turn on your cameras and show your face so that we take a group photo.
Okay, Jacob. Maybe we can take a general photo, and then if there's one participant who want to say something, maybe then you can also give one chance to them, because it is wanted to get the feedback. If maybe you want to say something. So
all right,
turn on your cameras, and then
turn
we'll
on
take the
your
photo,
cameras, Mr. Duke, John Ngor, Nyalwal, Daniel, Elizabeth. By the way, these are things you can use. You can go and say you're a volunteer, and then there's scholarship that want you to that ask. You can send photos, and you be like you are orienting people. And this can be helpful to anybody, not only the volunteers of ENA. So, Nyalwal turn on John Ngor.
Okay, ready? We're going to take several. So be ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me take several because we have.
Maggie, with your good smile, why are you not smiling?
Okay.
I don't see John Duke.
Okay, try to smile so that they know that you are happy with the orientation.
John Duke, nice to see you again, man.
Nyalwal, why are you fearing? I'm seeing Denga Kech. I'm seeing you.
Okay.
Enough, right?
Yeah.
No, wait.
Okay.
Nyal is photophobic.
Okay.
Bye. I'm leaving, guys.
Yeah,
Fine,
see you
fine.
guys.
Thank you
so
Bye,
much.
Okay,
all.
we had given
Join the meeting if you want to.
the founder had given a chance to any participant who wants to say something, either appreciation or anything you want to say. And I will give chance to one person in 1 minute.
John Ngor is having his hand up there.
Generally, I will stress about research. Let people be reading the instruction. Let people be opening link before they ask question. Thank you.
John Ngor? John Ngor, I saw your
Okay,
hand.
there are two hands up there.
Okay,
so
I want to thank the team that is actually putting this together. I really appreciate the work that you are doing. Specifically to my brother Jacob, I think we've known each other for quite some time now. And yeah, I think we really have, when it comes to the difficulties accessing online platforms, especially some people cannot be able to handle these things, even though they have that capacity to really get these scholarships. And I really appreciate that you really step up to help these people out. And to my brothers, I think one thing that I can add, I think one of the things that really helps you out in this evaluation would be your letter of intent. So you should really work on that. At least if you cannot write a good essay, please try to use you can do research on how to write better letters of intent, because you find that most South Sudanese have very good marks, and so in most cases, can you get me?
Yeah, John, can hear me.
Yeah, so I was saying that the letter of intent is really going to be helpful in the evaluation. And then if you have any experiences, or even if you don't have, just try to reach out to a friend that owns a business or something. Let them write your recommendation, and you can add that to your profile, because it's really important. These are the things that can really make you stand out. As you can see, it's 5,000, and it is not only for Sub-Saharan Africa or South Sudan or Eastern Africa, it is for the whole world, and you'll find that it is very competitive. So you must have a lot of documentation and supporting documents that really show that you are the kind of person that they're looking for. And the ENA team, thank you for putting this together. And I hope that next time there will be a number of us who can be able to go to Turkey through this. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you very much, John Moore. To add on what he just said, you guys, I remember when I was applying, I wrote my own recommendations and I could send to people that I feel like, if not in school, if you just need somebody out there to give you a recommendation, you can actually write like IDP recommendation. You can write it and take it there for stamping. Write it on their behalf, but talk to them nicely. Because when you just write and say you want something to be stamped, the person will ask. It is like you undermine their work. But at least talk to them nicely. You can draft your letter. You know what is required by the scholarship. Put it in that letter. Write on behalf of the chairperson, such that you even go and inquire their names, such that they go and stamp when they know they are the one who wrote it actually. Thank you very much. Mr. Deng, you can... Deng, okay, next.
Yes, or recommendation also, I'm sorry, or recommendation, anyone can do recommendation, even your close friend, somebody who got PhD and you know him.
Hello.
Mr. Deng Jang,
Thank you very much.
30 seconds.
Yes.
I
Okay.
think I would like
Thank
to
you
do
very
the
much.
thing, guys.
I think you are hearing me.
Yes.
Yes. So what I wanted to say is thank you for this presentation. And actually, Mr. Chairman, you have done a lot of work, followed by your executive. So what I would like to say, let us not give up. And this is a friendless consultation, really, presentation, I mean. And we would like to meet each and everyone here. I may help sometime because I work with migration in Ethiopia. We have the issues of passport and entry here. Please try to join our link and there, then we can catch up there. This is just personal. So I need to give help for those who need to go for family, for all of us. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We can keep right. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Dengbol, you can crown up the meeting now. People have other things to go and do.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. John Ngor, for the wonderful remarks that you put. So thank you everyone for attending, and thank you all. You are highly welcome for the next session. Maybe when we are still having more orientations on different scholarship. We are also preparing for Romania. So if there are those who are planning to apply for Romanian scholarship, then try to make research in this time, in this time period, and then attend the orientation. So there was a point that was stressed before by Madon, that you don't need to rush applying. We see some people like when the scholarship is here like this, one day they will start applying. That where on earth do you do that? So you don't need to do that. When you're applying, try to make a lot of research before you apply. And you cannot be considered because you apply first. It is not a first come first serve thing. So you need to make research and then you apply. So thank you so much for attending, and you are highly welcome for the next session next time. So bye.
Bye. The volunteers can remain behind for a while. Ajer was the first to leave. There are some people who locked in and they just left this thing to stand there. So those people will remain here.
Yeah, let me remove.
Yeah, you remove them. Florence, hi. This one is sleeping. Where's hi?
Hello, good evening, good morning, wherever you are.
Remove the rest. I like my yan. Remove that one. Those people are just there.
I'm here with you guys. I'm
Jacob,
just
Jacob, I think you can stop the recording on your side then.
All right.